Hey, what's going on, everybody? Lambo here, and I'm going to be going through a conversion I did. A lot of these actually came from FS17 back in the day when I didn't know what the hell I was doing and trying to learn to get to where I am today. But with this pack, you could build a base, and I built a bunch of walls that all could be interconnected in a sorts. I do recommend that you go through and you do like a leveling first on whatever area you're gonna be using. Then afterwards, you're gonna go to your decoration and go to other. With other, you will see some wall pieces in here. And with these wall pieces, they don't have leveling on them because leveling really messes up trying to put them together. I just had a hell of a time trying to put them together with using leveling. So that's why I wanted you to level the ground before you do anything. But after you do that, you can sit here and Lego them together as much as you want. As you can see, they rotate all different ways. Obviously, that's not a start of a base at all. But some of the cooler ones in here would be these gates that I have. I made these a long time ago, and I still to this day love them because I thought they were pretty unique and wild. And we will take a peek at how they work as soon as I get out of this screen. But I'm going to walk you through everything else that I had made. So you got your first gate here that has spikes come up, the gate comes down, this gate just goes down, and then this one has a sliding gate. Next we have a tower. This tower was from my Paradise Racing map, but I went in, recolored it all. Unfortunately, I cannot get the radar thing to spin without using an external mod, and I really don't want to make you download another mod for that, so I did not do that. There is a satellite dish that is just for looks. There's that other gate. And then I have an HQ. It really doesn't have any decor in it. It's just been converted over. A lot of guys for FS17 just use dynamic objects and they brought in their own stuff. Then I have some walls. These are nifty wifty. And now we're going to get into the stairwells. So these stairs, we're going to go over here where if you would like to build your own kind of base and whatnot, or use other mods, you can use these stairs to access certain parts. And there is a ton of stairs in here for different heights. Probably a lot of you might not ever use this, but when I was building it, I was like, man, I really want to make those replaceable. Then we have some sheds, and this is the only one that throws an error. It's just a little bit too big for consoles. But other than that, it's not going to harm your game. And if you remember in the beginning of this video, I made this way back in the day when I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I knew less back then. That's what they look like. Big sheds. You could fit a C-130 in there. That's the reason why I created them, was to fit a big plane. And then I went through and I made these stackables. This is basically just a building. It's labeled US Army. It looks cool. This pack was really used in a lot of YouTube videos for FS17 and 19. When Spencer TV used to use my stuff a lot, he was building military bases using this pack. And that's really what it's meant for, is just a decor pack. Here is a pillbox. This has made its way all the way from FS17. And we have an assortment of tents. Also, this pillbox is probably one of the very first mods that I ever created in my life. This is what got me into trying to pull stuff into the game. Along with this big tower, which has a net on the top of it, and it has some lights. I didn't put lights on all the other stuff because we have a pretty good in-game selection of lights now. Now that I've placed everything, let's go run and open some doors, show you how this works. I love how the deer just stand in the middle of the road like they do in real life. That's fantastic. So when you walk up to this bad boy, there is going to be a trigger that starts to work right about there. And that door will slide open. You can drive your truck through. You won't be able to fit any equipment in here, but this would be a nice like side access to a base you're building. Next, I put a checkpoint wall gate. This thing is massive. And same thing, you walk up to it and it'll fold on down like that, and you can come back again if you really want to. These were right when I was learning how to use Substance Painter. This one, I love this one. This one I made from scratch, and a buddy really wanted just a big bad gate that was wild looking, and I made this. And it's still probably one of my favorite gates that I've ever made because this is kind of wild. One of my favorites. Now, the way that these gates are set up, they have these big holes in the side. These big holes actually match up perfectly with the holes that are inside of these walls. So if you wanted to put gates and walls all the way around, they would flow just perfectly. But like I said, make sure that you flatten out the area. I think we're going to get stuck before you place this stuff down, because these walls do not have a leveling code on them, because it really messes with trying to pair them up. It just lifts up everything at stupid levels, so I removed it. Whee! And then over there we have the big control tower, which you can hop up in it, walk around the top. If you were on my old FS19 Paradise map, this is actually the control tower you launched the nuke from. I just went through and camofied it and did that little hunky-dory. But that's going to rally up pretty much what I have created, and this took forever. I do believe there's 37 mods in this pack, 37 placeables. Oh my heck. I'm very lucky I have hair left. So this is a public download on my Patreon page. If you want to hop on over there, give a like on it, give the support. And on that note, my friends, you guys all have a fantastic day and happy holidays.